Florida, 24 Bravo, Echo Charlie Whiskey on a silver Kia. I don't know this.
Yes, sir.
Is there a reason why you're popping the door open like that?
I don't have a window that works. Is there a reason that you're pulling me over?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a reason why I'm pulling you over. For one thing, inclement weather, you don't have your lights on. Two things, you're not wearing your seatbelt.
It's daylight. I don't need the lights. And it's not weather. It's not raining.
Oh, this is inclement?
It's not raining.
Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over.
What it do, YouTube? Stevie Knight here. Night talk-ish. Grown folk talk. Grown man talk. Every day, all day, bro. There's a video circulating, going viral, of a black man getting beat up by the police. At least that's what they are highlighting in the first few seconds of this video, bro. Dropped yesterday, got 6.5 million views. It was a 7-second clip that I was sent, but go a little bit further down the thread and find a longer video to give you a little more context.
Brother,
so
I'm like,
that's what I'm about to peep with y'all now. But yeah, you already know why it's going viral, man. Black man getting the paws put on by the police. You know what I'm saying? That's hot shit, bro. But let's view it and see if we can gather some more information, get a little more context to see what all is taking place. You feel me? Let's do it.
when he pulled me over, he walked up, opened my door because my window don't work, right? Okay. And then I said, so what I did wrong? Yeah. He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like, okay. There's multiple people headlights off, first of all. And then there's no rain.
It doesn't matter. You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you pull that law up?
Huh?
Can you pull that law up?
Yeah, when you step out of the car, I will.
Can you call your supervisor?
Huh?
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands.
Here.
33 at 15 hours.
I'm here. What is your reason, sir?
Step out.
What is your reason?
Step out now. All right.
No, don't.
Stop fighting.
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
What's wrong with you?
I was putting my hands behind my back.
Ain't no talking now, man. Ain't no talking.
Bro, I was doing it, bro. What's going on, man?
You're under arrest. That's what's going on.
No, bro.
Yes, bro.
You
Yes.
have a lawful reason, bro.
Big knife center in here, too.
You gonna come and go like that, bro?
Yeah, man. Take it off of you, bro. Yeah.
And I'm just trying to have a regular conversation with y'all, bro.
That's not how it works.
Too late. It ain't gonna too late.
When they asked you to step out of the vehicle, you should have done that.
Sir, your partner didn't even ask.
Marijuana in his right pocket.
Yes, it is.
So why close the door if you see him pull up?
Because, man, what you mean? He talking about arresting me and stuff, bro. I didn't do nothing.
It's called resisting, idiot.
I didn't do nothing wrong, sir. Can you back me up to the car so I can lean up?
Shut up.
Yeah, he's gonna get a bag. He's about to get a bag, boy. I mean, based on
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle.
view it and see if we can gather some more information, get a little more context to see what all is taking place. You feel me? Let's do it.
When he pulled me over, he walked up, opened my door because my window don't work, right? Okay. And then I said, so what I did wrong? Yeah. He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like, okay. There's multiple people headlights off, first of all. And then there's no rain.
It doesn't matter. You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you pull that law up?
Huh?
Can you pull that law
Yeah,
up?
when you step out of the car, I will.
Can you call your supervisor?
Huh?
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Why am I winding it back? I'm watching this officer right here. This one in the background. He's saying something to the other guy, and then this man, I don't know his name, he's saying, "Can I speak to your supervisor?" And then the other guy that he's talking to, like the guy in the car, he's telling him this, "Can I see your supervisor?" And in the sense of him saying that, he said, "Go ahead and do it." So I'm not sure this guy right here is saying, "I'm gonna break his window. I'm about to break his window." And the dude was like, "Oh, go ahead and do it." That's what it seems like is happening.
Still required to have headlights on.
Look at this guy right here.
Can you pull that law up?
Huh?
Can you pull that law
Yeah,
up?
when you step out of the car, I will.
Can you call your supervisor?
Huh?
Can you call your
said it
All
supervisor?
right, go for it.
Yeah. The second time he said it, the dude's like, "All right, go for it." So I guess he was saying, I'm about to break his window. I'm about to break his window.
Exit the vehicle now.
This punch right here, I'm gonna skip forward because that look like something else.
Exit the vehicle.
But he got hit in the face. I don't know why he punched him. That's just him being in his feelings, I'm guessing. Um, so he punched him in his face. The glass is broken. The guy's not moving. He's not moving. He's not doing anything. He just as the glass get broke, he's just like this. Like obviously because the glass is getting, glass is flying. So he's moving his face like that, but he's not grabbing anything. And then as he's sitting there, the dude just punched him. He go like that, and then he just sits there. You ask him, "Hey, let me see your hands." He's like, "Here, here." Show his hands twice as they trying to get his car, trying to unlock his car and stuff. I get it. He should have got out of the car. Um, Philadelphia versus Mims. So Philadelphia versus Mims. It was decided in December 5th, 1975, 1977. I'm sorry. I don't know why it says 5. 1977. I'm not sure if this is a statute or the code number. It just says 434 US 106. I'm not sure that's a citation for it. That's like the actual code for it. Um, but it basically gives the officers a right to ask someone to leave their car, but the officers to exit the vehicle. Women's officer notice saved on his pants. It gives the officer a right to pull someone out of the car. Yeah, it gives the officer the right to ask someone to get out of the car as a lawful order. Um, but it's showing more of like it's for the safety of the officers and as a threat. Like not a threat to the person, but it's just that the officers in like how it's read it's made it seem more like if the officers in threat for their life or something like that, or the officer expect the person having something in a car that can cause harm, poke them, or something like that, that they can ask this person to get out of the car for officer safety. Um, but my understanding of watching that video, he because it kind of cut off. His door was open. It was closed. The dude said, "Why did you close your door like that?" He said, "Because the officer said he was gonna like arrest me or something like that, bro." And then they just yelling back at him, "Yeah, bro." Like it's just, I don't know.
Show me your hands.
Here.
Station 33 at 1621 Allen.
I'm here. What is your reason, sir?
Step out.
What is your reason?
Step out now. All right. Get on the ground.
No, don't.
Get on the ground.
Stop fighting!
Put your hands on your back.
Put your hands behind your back!
But I'm trying to. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry.
I'm here.
Close the door.
What is your reason, sir?
He takes it off.
What is your reason?
Step
He
out
gets
now.
off.
All right. Get on the ground.
No.
They pin him on the ground, so they not even let him get a chance to pin his hand behind his back. They just taking him to the ground. This officer right here has his hand, like one of his hands hold up. This officer right here with the glasses had his head like this, controlling his head, and there's another officer behind him. So it's like it doesn't really seem like he had an option of even pinning his hands behind his back. He was going to the ground from the jump.
No, don't.
Get on the ground.
And they take him to the ground.
Stop fighting!
Put your hands on your back.
He's getting money.
And grabbed his ass out. And like I say, if they ain't got no probable cause to get in that car, they don't need to be ripping his ass out, bro. Like, cops was all the way in the motherfucking wrong. Based on the visuals here, bro. So, yeah, I like to know a little bit more. But then at the same time, it's like, they doing too much. They definitely in the wrong, dog. But why put yourself through that? I mean, why put yourself through that? Right? Like, why risk it? Why risk your health? Why risk inconvenience? Why risk your life? Why risk your freedom? Right? Fortunately, he handled himself well and didn't fight back, didn't strike anybody, didn't kick anybody, didn't spit on nobody, whatever. They gonna get him for just, I don't know, obstruction. Right? Which is nothing now at this point because they was beating his ass. But why risk it? That's my thing. Why risk it? Because within that interaction, you're gonna take an L, regardless of what's going on, regardless if you get the bag, regardless of you going to jail, regardless of you getting killed, right? You gonna lose either way around if you got some aggressive little man syndrome, overzealous cops ready to get in your ass, bro. Why risk it? Why not just comply? And I know you gotta eat it. You gotta swallow your pride. You may be getting done dirty. You may think that they overstepping, but regardless of what's going on, in that given moment, you're gonna take the L, bro. You fight back, another charge. You pull a gun out, defend yourself, another charge. You punch somebody, another charge. You break something, another charge. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what you do to protect yourself, protect your rights within that given moment, dog, just, yes, sir, get out the car, handle your business. If you ain't doing nothing wrong, go about your day. Only way this shit makes sense to me is if, like, the objective is getting the bag, right? And then if that's the plan, by all means, bro, do what you got to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you see this shit going left and you want to play with your life, because you don't know where it's gonna go. You don't know if a fucking shot get fired off on accident. You don't know if a shot gonna get fired off on purpose. You don't know if you're gonna get tased. You don't know how bad your ass gonna get damaged within this interaction. Yeah, it's fucked up in that moment and you may get a bag or you may not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you playing with your freedom, you playing with your life, you playing with your freedom of movement, you playing with your health. You know what I'm saying? But if it's worth it to risk it to you to, you know, highlight these officers the way you did, I mean, and get this bag, then by all means, do what you got to do, dog. But couldn't be me. No, not me. Couldn't be me, bro. I'm not about to risk it, bro. Especially now, I got way too much to fucking lose, dog. All right, sir, let me get out the car. I get out the car. I mean, frisk me, hands on the, do what you got to do, bro. I ain't doing nothing wrong here. You know what I'm saying? I had this shit recording too and all that if I feel like these cops are doing too fucking much. But don't give them a fucking reason, bro. Especially when you see these motherfuckers already steaming from the ears and eyes bloodshot looking at your motherfucking ass, bro. You know, but I'm glad you got this shit recorded, bro. But yeah, cops in the wrong, but at the same time, why put yourself through that unless
My thing is, about that, about what he's saying. Cause I like I watched this dude, King Knight or Stephen Knight, if I said his name correctly. I watched him a couple times. I've seen some of his videos and stuff like that. Some of his stuff about females and stuff like that, and yeah, I watched some of his like some of his stuff. Because you go over the whole alpha male kind of stimulus stuff that be going on, and like other little stuff too as well that he has on his channel. So I watched him a couple of times. Um, if you allow someone to keep doing something that's wrong, after a while they're gonna keep doing it. If you're a female, you allow a guy to keep cheating on you, obviously he's gonna keep doing it. If you tell your child to stop doing something without giving them, maybe you give them a soft tone. Hey, babe, put that down. Don't throw that. Like you give them like this little small tone kind of thing. Most likely, probably going to keep doing it. What I'm getting at is, if you comply and just let your rights get violated, because yes, she should got out of the car because Philadelphia versus Mims. Yes, she should got out of the car. But if you didn't, and you stand your ground of you're pulling me over for a non-crime, so I'm not gonna get out of my car and comply to something that violate my amendment or my First Amendment or his Fourth Amendment rights. And I don't want to comply to this because you're violating my rights and trying to stop me for something that shouldn't be getting stopped for. I get that if that was the situation, right? But if you get out of the car because you're like, hey, I just want to comply because I don't want to get hurt, the officers do the most. Oh, smell weed on you now. Now I want to search your car. I want a dog to walk around your car. Oh, the dog alerted. Now I'm gonna search your car. Oh, I didn't find anything. I'm gonna ask you a bunch of random questions. Oh, I couldn't get home. Dude, couldn't get a charge on him now. Oh well, yeah, your license off. You're speeding, and you also was doing this. Here's a couple of tickets for you. Now that's just a scenario. A good scenario is you get out of the car, he puts you in handcuffs because you're 100% going to go in handcuffs. You get your ticket maybe, or you get in handcuffs, and then you go to jail for obstructing or resisting arrest without injury. If you go either way, so just because you comply doesn't mean that you're going home that day. You can sit there and be like, all right, I'm going to comply, I'm going to do everything he told me to do, and you can still go to jail. He had to spend a license, I believe, if I heard about this story. I believe he had to spend a license. I heard about this. I only heard a little bit about his charges. One of them that he had a suspended license and something else or something like that. About this story. What brought me to this story was I heard about this while I was at work, and I just seen the video, and I heard like a skip of it, and I heard like something about him having suspended license or something like that. I didn't see the full video like that. I didn't see him get punched in the face. That's crazy. But I saw the glass break or something like that, and then the news was like, I think it was like, I don't know what I was watching off. It's like TikTok or something like that. I was watching off of. And I seen like certain things that was going on about it, and they was breaking stuff up, and it didn't make any sense. It made it seem like they was trying to make a black man getting harassed by the cops. I didn't fall for it, but after seeing this dude getting punched in the face is crazy. But I know there's more to the story. But nonetheless, complying all the time to stop doesn't mean you're going home that day. Doesn't mean that like you're like what I'm basically saying is you can do everything in your power that is 100% correct. Get out of the car, sir. I'm gonna get out. Hand me your license, sir. I'm gonna hand you my license. You know why I stopped you? You can be quiet. Oh, you're not talking? Put you in handcuffs. Put you in the back. Oh, you still not talking? Oh well, I'm arresting you for obstruction because you're not helping my investigation. It can go any way. You can comply or you cannot comply. You can do your Fifth Amendment and remain silent, or you can talk. It doesn't matter. Like in today's society, it doesn't really matter whether you comply, whether you being a dick, or whether you just doing everything correctly. So every single thing they tell you to do, you can still end up in handcuffs going to jail. That doesn't mean whether you have the skin color as me, whether you white, Hispanic, it doesn't even matter. You can find multiple stories of some Caucasian dude going to jail for doing absolutely probably not. So it's like it you complying doesn't really matter. In this situation, yeah, he should have got out of the car. 100%. Would they stop him from getting punched in the face? Maybe. But we won't know. We won't know, but
Motive is to get the bag. And then if that was part of the plot, then good job, my boy. But I don't think it was, bro. I don't think it was. You got them car, your fucking windows busted out. You got punched in the face twice. You know what I'm saying? And then you better get the bag. What happens if you don't get the bag? I mean, what if the cops pull some shit, and you don't get the bag and your ass go to jail, or you get an infraction, or you get a charge? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if that doesn't happen, bro? Like, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. And that's just me speculating that might be what he's trying to do here, bro. Otherwise, it's just fucking stupid, dog. Because you're not gonna win, bro. You're not gonna win within these interactions with the police, dog. I know there's a constitution, but in that given moment, within that interaction, they the gang, you by yourself, they got the badge, they got the guns, bro. You have no rights. Within that given moment, you have no rights. You have no rights to freedom. You have no rights to your body. You have no right to do whatever the fuck you want. If you want to get out scot-free within that given moment and your ass ain't do nothing wrong, you have no rights. Right? You have rights after the fact. When the dust settles, we can get, proper eyes on what the fuck took place, and then, okay, his rights was violated, then we can get him back, then we get fired, then we get a bag. But I'm saying, is your health worth it? Right? Is that trauma worth it? You know what I'm saying? Is that embarrassment worth it? Is that anxiety worth it, bro? Like, bros be getting PTSD from shit like this, dog. You know what I mean? But we on Twitter, bro. Let's see if there's more context in it. Crazy, he will get a huge bag. Facts. Hold on, let's see what they got in here. Is he getting a big lawsuit? Stop resisting. Simple way to avoid. Facts. But unless maybe he tried to get the bag, dog. Oh, boom, here. The facts, dude. Here's the story. Nothing is a fact because this is his own personal account of events. Thanks for the tag, Naughty J's. Oh, here we go. We found is this his 904 Will? Let's go to his page. Let's get his page pulled up. Updated people with the news. 904 Will. Bro, this shit say pimp. Pimp. 34,000 followers here. How many followers he got right here? Oh yeah, he got him. Maybe, see, he got 34,000 followers now, dog. Maybe this was all part of the plot. You feel me? Which is genius. But anyway, Jacksonville, Florida, too. Yeah, I mean, Jacksonville, I don't know if it is now, but once upon a time, dog, that was a murder capital of America, bro. Not to justify anything. They was clearly in the fucking wrong. I'm just trying to get a gauge on this hot off the press. Jacksonville sheriff responds to viral video.
I have vowed to be open and transparent with the public that we serve. Whether the information shared reflects well in this agency or not, I have always done my very best to tell the public exactly what's going on within the agency. When there are allegations of officer misconduct, our agency thoroughly investigates those allegations. And when allegations of officer misconduct are sustained, we hold officers accountable, as I've done many times in the past. In this case, the cell phone camera footage that began viral circulation over the weekend does not comprehensively capture the circumstances surrounding this incident, and that is to be expected. Part of that stems from the distance and perspective of the recording cell phone camera. Another part of it stems from the fact that the cell phone camera did not capture the events that preceded Officer Bowers' decision to arrest McNeil. Moreover, cameras can only capture what can be seen and heard. So much context and depth are absent from recorded footage because the camera simply cannot capture what is known to the people depicted in it. As a 33-year law enforcement officer, I understand the importance of thorough and complete investigations. One piece of evidence considered in a vacuum without any context can lead to skewed conclusions. When incomplete cell phone camera footage becomes the basis on which public opinion turns, the results can be equally faulty. A rush to judgment, whether it be in a criminal investigation or in a court of public opinion, can lead to flawed conclusions. Tonight, I'm sharing the footage from the body-worn cameras of the arresting officer, Officer D. Bowers, and two of the assisting officers, Officer D. Miller and Officer G. Curse, so that the public has more complete understanding of this incident. Before I deliver the currently available information and play the relevant body-worn camera, I want to be clear about something. Yes, there absolutely was force used by the arresting officers, and yes, that force is ugly. But as I've said many times before, the reality is that all force, all violence is ugly. And just because force is ugly does not mean it's unlawful or contrary to policy. But moreover, I want to provide the public with some background information pertinent to this incident. Since January 1st, 2025, Jacksonville Sheriff's Office has been involved in 38,805 traffic stops. Even as I speak, that number is climbing. The overwhelming majority of these tens of thousands of traffic stops were made without incident. After this traffic stop on February 19, 2025, McNeil was arrested for resisting a police officer without violence, driving on a suspended driver's license, and possession of less than 20 grams of marijuana. On February 20, 2025, McNeil pled guilty to and was adjudicated guilty of resisting a police officer without violence and driving on a suspended driver's license. Those pleas of guilty were accepted by a local judge who found them to have been factual basis and to have been voluntarily made by McNeil. After the resolution of this criminal case, McNeil took custody of his cell phone, the one he presumably used to record the footage that was shared on social media, on March 5th, 2025. At no time, February to now, did McNeil contact JSO to file a complaint, nor share with the agency the cell phone footage that is circulated on social media.
Why would you? Why would you? If I got punched in the face by a cop, yes, he was in the wrong. The guy should have got out of the car. Yes, he was in the wrong. If I got punched in the face by a cop, why would I go to the police department or whatever, file a complaint, and also show the video as well? Why would I give you ammo so you can look through the video, pick through the goodness of what the cop drew, just twist it around, make it seem like, well, if you didn't get out of the car, you wouldn't have got punched in the face. If you just complied, you wouldn't have broken your glass. Granted, yes, you should have got out of the car, but why didn't they wait for the supervisor to get there? There's a cop car in front of him. I think it was a cop car obviously behind him. What was you going to do? What did y'all think he was going to do? His windows rolled down. You can see him. What was he going to do? And after you broke the glass, you punched him. Like as he was standing there, you broke the glass. He was standing there looking just whatever, looking like him, and then you punched him. And he just sit there, just okay. Hands, okay, my hands right here. My hands right here, yeah, whatever. Took it off. They all grabbed on him. Looked like he was trying to put his hands behind his back, but they all grabbed on him and slammed him on the ground. Can't really see what's happening after that point. But it's like, if I had information that helps me in my case, why would I give you that information for you to review? To turn it around and make it seem like your department was good. Like, yes, he should have got out of the car. I'm not 100% with this dude. Like, yeah, he seemed like in the beginning he was trying to be confrontational, the black dude. Like, yeah. But at the end of the day, does that mean he get punched in the fucking face? No. But that's breaking the law is ugly. That's him breaking the law. He should have got punched in the face for not getting out of the car. Like, I would never send anything complaints to the officers. Like now that it's in social media, of course now you're gonna do an investigation because it's out there now. It's on your desk. It's eyes on you now. So yeah, now you have to start doing an investigation. But would it picked up and be that fast as if he would have sent it to you? Fuck no. It probably would have been a complaint thrown in the fucking paper. They probably would have typed them back some letter. You shouldn't have done what you did, and it would have been that. So no, I think yeah, I would have dropped it in social media. I also would have gave it to my attorney or something like that and sued him. So I don't know.
As I said earlier, immediately upon becoming aware of this footage, JSO began a criminal and administrative investigations into the incident. Had McNeil presumably used to record the footage that was shared on social media on March 5th, 2025. At no time, February to now, did McNeil contact JSO to file a complaint, nor share with the agency the cell phone footage that is circulated on social media. As I said earlier, immediately upon becoming aware of this footage, JSO began a criminal and administrative investigations into the incident. Had McNeil filed a complaint, JSO would have started this investigation at that time.
Chat,
But we were not aware of this allegation or of improper.
chat, chat, chat. Why am I saying cat? Because you would have got that footage and you would have probably just said, "Good luck, bro. Shouldn't have done what you done. Should have got out of the vehicle." Cat. That investigation would took so slow, but now it's just social media is on probably the news. I seen skips of it on TikTok. It was like some shitty ass video on TikTok where the dude was sitting in a chair, the glass got broken. It was like, oh well, if you want to watch, we'll go in there, subscribe to so and so and so and so. So I didn't really get to see the punch, but yeah, cat. They would have got to them. They would have reviewed it and probably took whatever time they want to take, and then it may get some light. It may probably be like, well, we should have got out of the car. Like now it's just social media. It's on your like eyes on you. Now it's so picture this. When I was in the military, we done things when we was overseas that if it was in broad daylight of a lot of people's social media, a lot of people probably would have got fired or in jail. But since it was in a close, like underneath the rug kind of thing, only certain people got in trouble, but not that severe because it was kept underneath the rug. So what I'm saying is, if he would have gave it to him, they would have reviewed it, and if they would have reviewed it and said nothing would happen, because of course he's going to be back of his officers 100%. Like I hate talking to people that's chief of police because it's like me talking to my supervisor when I was in the military. You can do something stupid to to some other unit, battalion, whatever the case may be, and they may come over and talk to my oh goodness. You have to wait, my bad. They may talk to someone else about certain things like, oh, um, he did this. Oh, I saw him do that. They probably look at me and be like, oh well, you know, let's review, let's talk about, let's get his side of the story. And then after they get his side, my side of the story, they probably turn around and be like, "Oh, you did this, you did that," and I'll probably tell them, "Yeah, I did." They probably slap me in the wrist, or probably tell me to do this, or probably smoke me or something like that. What I mean by smoke me is like I do a bunch of push-ups, running, do all these physical activities and stuff. In that case, it probably get pushed underneath the rug. What I'm saying basically is, if they would have gave it to them, they probably would have reviewed it a little bit and probably came back to them being like, "Well, we didn't see any wrongdoing. It was your fault. You should have got in the car. That was it." But now it's in social media. Now it's like, "Oh yeah, now we gotta actually investigate because we got more eyes on us." That's pretty much what I'm trying to say.
That is circulated on social media. As I said earlier, immediately upon becoming aware of this footage, JSO began a criminal and administrative investigations into the incident. Had McNeil filed a complaint, JSO would have started this investigation at that time. But we were not aware of this allegation or of improper use of force before this weekend. As this is agency's pattern of practice in any circumstances of use of force, the relevant body-worn camera footage was reviewed by multiple levels of supervision. However, as you'll see in short order, the body-worn camera footage does not capture Officer Bowers' response to resistance when McNeil was seated in the driver's seat. As I explained, although the state attorney's office has deemed it not criminal, the response to resistance is now subject of a pending administrative review to determine if Bowers' conduct violated JSO policy. The law requires that a person comply with the police officer's commands during a traffic stop. This is extremely important. There are not options. If you disagree, take care of it someplace else, but not on the side of the road. No one enjoys being the subject of a traffic stop, and there are times in which citizens dispute circumstances of their stops. But the law is clear. A person must comply with an officer's commands, even if that person disagrees with that officer's reasons for the stop. Within 21 seconds of his civil stop or civil traffic infractions, driving without illuminated headlights during the rain or failure to wear a seatbelt, McNeil refused to provide stopping officers with his driver's license and registration. 14 seconds later, he locked his car door and refused to exit the vehicle, despite being told many times that he was under arrest. Moreover, McNeil was warned 7 times that he needed to open the door and exit because he was under arrest for resisting an officer.
Yeah, show the video.
Yeah, Florida 24 Bravo Echo Charlie Whiskey on a silver Kia. I don't like this.
250 westbound envelope, 24 Bravo Echo Charlie Whiskey.
Yes, sir.
Is there a reason why you're popping the door open like that?
I don't have a window that works. Is there a reason that you're pulling me over?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a reason why I'm pulling you over. For one thing, inclement weather, you don't have your lights on. 2 things, you're not wearing your seatbelt.
It's daylight.
3,
I don't need the lights. And it's not weather. It's not raining.
Oh, this is inclement?
It's not raining.
Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over.
Here I go. Trying to have my bros back. I knew it was something, bro. Like, I knew it had to be more. Like, even though there does exist officers that are going to pop off on you like that, bro. But something didn't add up. You know what I mean? But just based on what they showed in that initial video, it looked like the officers were doing too much. And then, I mean, even with that, I still don't. I mean, we just started here, but I don't see anything yet that justifies them damn punches he got in the face. But that's all you need to see, bro. It's like, dog, cop pull you over, you ain't got no seatbelt, and it ain't raining, but it do look like it has been raining. Like it's fucking, his door is wet, so it has been raining, right? So technically it's inclement weather. But regardless the case, bro, cop wasn't on no asshole shit. Bro, bust the door open like that, bro. Like, you gonna give a cop PTSD? He may draw on you right then and there with a fucking car door popping open like that. Like, at least you fucking crack it when bro pull up. You don't open it before you get up there, bro. You just asking for the smoke. But his energy.
I say already you fully open it, then crack it. You crack it, he may think like he can't fully see because I couldn't fully see because his windows were dark. So I'll say if you crack it, he may think like what this, like, you know what I mean? What are you doing? Like, you cracking your, like, what you trying to do? Poke a gun out? Like, what you know what I'm saying? So you fully open it, he probably can actually see you and see like your hands and stuff. So I mean, if your windows don't work, I will fully open it. But I'll probably wait for him to get close up and say, hey, my window don't work. I'll have to open up my door and go that route.
As fuck. Like, he's asking for it. He's fucking around and he found out. I don't even need to see anymore. And then the fact that bro got convicted of the failure to whatever the fuck the charge was. What was it? It was like obstruction or driving without seatbelt, suspended license and all this shit, bro. Like, he got convicted of it. Didn't file suit. Didn't do none of that shit, but posted the fucking video to get some shit going on, bro. So, like, that's what's most fucked up about this whole situation, bro. Because here you gonna have a ripple of divisiveness yet again, where all the people demonizing the police, attacking the black man when the black man instigated a whole fucking problem. I hate even labeling it the black man, but it is what it is because the media is gonna highlight it as such. Black victim out here getting preyed on by the police when bro out here starting shit. Motherfucker, man.
Give me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
No, call your supervisor.
Here you go.
Excuse me?
Here you go.
Why did you pull me over?
He just told you, stupid ass.
I've already told you.
Why did you pull me over?
Step out of the vehicle.
No.
Step out of the vehicle. 25 seconds. For 9-4, the driver just slammed the door and locked it.
Bro, and what's crazy, call his supervisor for what, dog? You got a suspended license. You have a suspended license, bro. That's reason for arrest. That's reason for...
Okay.
Fuck this stupid mother...
I was right. It was a cop car in front of him. I figured because the way how the camera was, it seemed like I could see lights or something like that in front of him. It was a cop car in front of him. Okay. I'm not trying to speed through your stuff, King. A Knight. Yeah, that's his name, Knight, not King. A Knight. I just want to get to like the actual like video.
Setting it up, dog. Now you trapped in. Like, it's so stupid, bro. It's insanity. It's insanity, dog, that you know your ass been
Sir,
wrong.
it's your last warning to open the vehicle and exit before we're going to break the window.
He's literally asking
Open the door and exit or we are going to break the window. Open the door and exit or we are going to break the window.
It's crazy. He's so calm. The cop is calm as shit, too.
No, he's under arrest. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting.
Let me shut the door again on that cop.
Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting.
How many times you said it?
Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting.
Bro thinking he got the power. They gonna fucking learn today. They gonna learn today. Man, bust that shit open, dog.
Vehicle's blocked in. Just locked it up. He's putting the window down. I tried to talk to 2574.
There you go. He's ready. I still don't say anything that's deserving of the punches, though. Because he said resisting arrest, like non-violently resisting arrest. So, bro, that cop that threw them damn jabs is definitely going, I don't know, get fired, get reprimand. Like, bro may get paid from that part of it, dog. So, you know what I mean? But still, like, unless you want to do that, unless you want that. Fuck it. Don't even fucking matter. I'm not trying to get this motherfucker no benefit of the goddamn doubt or he's a fucking idiot, dog. He's a fucking idiot. This is 100% stupidity, degeneracy, insanity, bro. You reap what you sow, you fucking dickhead. You fucking dickhead. Making black folks look stupid, you fucking dickhead.
Hey.
Amplifying that stereotype that much worse for us, you fucking dickhead.
I'm about to break the window. Exit the vehicle now! Exit the vehicle! Show me your hands. Here.
1033 at 15:21 hours.
And I know it's gonna be people driving by, cause I be the same way, dog. When I see like 12 police cars at one fucking car, it be overkill, bro. 'Cause I know I used to be fucking law enforcement, bro, and that should be too much sometimes. But at this point, bro, like I have no problem with the amount of police that pulled up because they don't know what the fuck is going on, bro. Suspended license, driving with no seatbelt, talking back to the cops, locked himself in the motherfucking car. It could be some other shit going on outside of what meets the eye, right? But you're going to have all these motherfuckers in Jacksonville thinking that the cops ain't shit, they doing too much, they bothering motherfuckers, they violating rights, dog, when this fucking fool instigated the whole fucking problem. Making black folk look stupid, dog.
What is your reason?
That cop still ain't shit for busting him in his mouth. He still ain't shit for this.
Don't fucking get on the ground.
Put your hands
Yeah. Go back. The dude grabbed his head, put his head down, and I can see his hands behind his back, but I can see people like a white arm going like that to his back. Yes, he's stupid. I get that. I'm not trying to defend this guy. I'm just saying, like, yes, the dude's stupid. He should have got out of the car. Pennsylvania versus Mims. He should have got out of the car. But at the same time, I'm seeing a like
Still ain't shit for busting him in his mouth. He still ain't shit for this.
so at some point he's gonna get down the ground. It's gonna see you're gonna see a cop holding his head down. But then again, on his back end, you're gonna see someone going like that, like hitting his back, even though his hands is behind his back. You see it right here?
Hands behind your back. Put your hands behind. Resist. Hands behind your back.
But if you go through, I'm trying to get it at the perfect. I'm gonna do it one more time. That's it, right here. Look at his shoulder or back. His hands are behind his back, but you see someone punch, like getting a couple punches in for some apparent reason. Hands behind his back.
Put your hands behind.
Like that.
Resist. Hands behind your back.
What's wrong with you? What you mean? I was putting my hands behind my back.
Shut up, bitch. They was excessive, though. They definitely was excessive. It didn't require all that. I mean, they could have tased him. Right. They could have tased him. That's fucking less brutal. They pulled the motherfucker out like he spit on somebody or something, dog. But, you know, it's only that one motherfucker that's going to get in trouble. That motherfucker said, pop, pop. He got his licks in for getting frustrated, bro. Yeah, he probably going to get fired, dog. But outside of that, bro, this goddamn stupid motherfucker deserved everything happening. Kiss her ass, bro. Kickbox.
Your partner didn't even ask. Marijuana in his right pocket.
Yes, it is. So why close the door if you see him pull up?
Because, man, what you mean? He talking about arresting me and stuff, bro. I didn't do nothing.
It's called resisting, idiot.
I didn't do nothing wrong, bro. I don't know. Can you back me up to the car so I can lean up? Sit up. You're both my bro.
Bro, it blows my mind though. It's beyond me. 'Cause I've never, even when I was a victim, even when I had the victim mindset, dog, and I believe the cops wasn't shit, and I was the big black man or whatever, bro, and I thought that I had a target on my back, right? Even when I was on that side, I cannot understand or relate to the perspective of someone that is literally doing wrong, bro. You got weed in your pocket. Your license is suspended. You wasn't riding no seatbelt. He said your headlights was out in inclement weather. Like, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are all literal, logical reasons for the cops to detain you. At least they already got you, bro. You already caught right there. So then to try to cry victim, try to act like you ain't did nothing wrong, trying to say that they not doing their job right when they enforcing the fucking laws as written, bro. But it ain't just him. It's a bunch of these motherfuckers that do it, thinking that they above the law. Because what, you black? That's maybe that's what it is, dog. Like, we live in this crazy ass society right now where these motherfuckers have become empowered by the victimhood, bro. Like, you know, I'm black, so y'all gotta watch y'all's back how y'all treat me and shit, because you know there's a target on y'all's back for how y'all treat black folks. So maybe that, but even with that, that's still stupid, bro. The law is the fucking law, right? Like I said before, you literally have no rights within these encounters, bro. You don't have any rights given the situation. Even if the cop was on some fuck shit doing all the wrong shit, bro, he got the gun, he got the badge, he got the authority, and he got goons, bro. And the only motherfuckers that are potentially going to be vulnerable, injured, killed in that moment is your motherfucking ass. So is it worth it? Is it worth it, bro? Like, I can't relate to that. I can't relate to that part of the black experience, bro. I can't. Like, why the fuck do you think you above the law? Why don't you think you did anything wrong? Because you said so? Because you wrote the laws? Because you the judge? Because you the jury? You know what I'm saying? I just hate the way it make us look, bro. Yet again, dog, you want to have all these whatever. I'm not gonna beat a broken record, dog.
25 cents. You can start rescue. 1067. Approximately 30-year-old Bravo Mike. Laceration on the lip.
Got fucked up in the process, and they had a nerve to go on Instagram and describe victim as a big ass. Anyway, that's enough. Was he talking to him?
Sir, can you please ask him what did I do wrong?
Well, we're conducting a traffic stop right now. You need to comply.
I am complying.
Hey, unlock the car. I'm going to push it up.
Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting.
Oh, okay. They just got from multiple cops' perspectives. Oh, and is this the one I was talking to? Is he hitting with a baton? Is he hitting with a baton?
What's up, guys?
He hitting them, bro.
Resist. Stand behind your back.
Damn, yeah, they're doing a little too much there. It ain't deserved.
What? What? The fuck?
Huh? All right, go for it.
That's what he said. So in the beginning, I said that when it started that officer was saying something, but you couldn't hear what he was saying. Now that makes sense. Yeah. So he was saying, "I'm about to break the glass." That's why he said in the beginning, "Do it." It was like when I first started the video, like down here somewhere. I forgot. The officer, yeah, right here. The officer right here with the glass. He said something, but I couldn't understand what he was saying. I'm pretty sure he was saying something about breaking the glass because the dude said, "All right, do it."
Doesn't matter.
See it right here.
You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you pull that law up?
Huh?
Can you pull that law
Yeah,
up?
when you step out of the car, I will.
Can you pull? Can you call your supervisor?
Right here.
Huh?
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
That's what he was saying. So when we wind it all the way up here, basically what the dude said, "I'm gonna break the glass." That's why he looked over and said, "All right,
My
do
door,
it."
my window don't work. Right?
Oh, yeah?
So then I said, so what I did wrong?
Yeah.
He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like,
Okay.
there's multiple people headlights.
Okay, that's still a legitimate reason to pull somebody over.
There's no rain.
What is
doesn't
this? What is this on the car right there? What is that? Condensation? Is that sweat? Is the cop sweating on the car? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he's still under, I guess, weather or something like that. His car is still wet, so he's still under weather. Like his car is still wet. I get that.
Matter. You're still required to have headlights on. Huh? Yeah, when you step out of the car, I will. Huh? All right, go for it.
That's what he's saying.
He said, "I'm sick of talking to this motherfucker."
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands.
Here. Okay.
33 at 1621 hours.
I'm here. What's your reason, sir? What is your reason?
Step out now.
All right. Get over here. Don't fucking.
He got punched.
What's up, guys? Behind your back. I'm resisting. Stand behind your back.
What was he doing? Was he hitting with a
Behind your
baton?
back.
Was he hitting with a baton?
What's up, guys?
He
Behind your
hitting
back.
them, bro.
Resist. Stand behind your
hitting them.
back.
Damn, yeah, they're doing a little too much there. It ain't deserve all that, bro. It ain't deserve all that. I guess they went through his car and found some shit. Yeah. Good arrest. Definitely excessive force, though, bro. He ain't throw not one.
100% excessive force. It wasn't a little bit. That's 100% excessive force. The dude punched him in his face when he broke the glass for, I guess his feelings was hurt. And then the other cop, when he was on the ground, it was another cop that punching him on his back. And then we got a video of that cop with the baton hitting him, even though his hands were behind his back. Everybody just holding him as he just hitting him. Like, yeah, that's excessive force. But yeah, honestly, all of this is just a mess. All this is just a mess. The dude should have got out of the car when he was told to get out of the car. Yes, if you're questioning the situation, like let's just say, if I'm driving the speed limit, I'm doing everything correctly, and for some reason, the cop asks me, "I'm sorry." The cop asked me something like, "I need you, to get out of the car," or something like that. He pulled me over. He asked me, "Oh, I need you to get out of the car," and not give me a reason of why he's stopping me. Just want to get my ID to see who I am, something like that. Then it's like, yeah, it's like, whoa, what you trying to do? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? But if he's telling you like, yeah, because you don't have your lights on and all this other stuff, like, granted, you probably want to get out of the car. Why? Because in his situation, he had a suspended license and he also had drugs on him. So it's like, it makes sense why you want to stay in the car. You know what I mean? But I mean, open up your door and closing it real back, like fast and shit like that. Now you're under arrest. It's like, now you're just stacking up shit. Like, you got drugs on you. You know your license is suspended. It's like, at this point, bro, you should have just fucking run. You probably would have got hit with that slow ass car or something like that. It probably hit you with a fucking pit. Like, probably not even worth it. But I sometimes in our community, we have a stigma of twisting things and trying to be the victim. And I hate that. I hate that. And hate is a strong word, and I truly dislike that. I hate that. I hate when people try to make themselves be the victim. Even when I see people who go to um the VA, they lie to try to get their ratings up higher and they try to make stories and stuff like that. I dislike that because people like me who actually have PTSD that struggle with shit. To people who just making up shit to try to get their rating up because it's free money. I just hate people who be the victim. I hate that. Truly hate that. This sense, he was 100% wrong. I'm sorry. The cop, never should never punched him in his face like that. Like, I don't know what he was doing to break the glass and go like, bam, and punch him in his face. I don't know why he did that. For him to get tackled to the ground and still having people beat on him, he shouldn't deserve that, obviously. But all this could avoided if he would have got out of the car. I know some people in there watching this video probably thinking like, yo, bro, if it was me, I'm not gonna comply. I'm gonna just that and there. I'm gonna hit the gas. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pop, pop, pop. I'm gonna do. You got all these superheroes. You know what I mean? Out in the world, they would make up shit. All these John Wicks and shit. But what I'm saying in this situation, if you was in this situation, I would have got out of the car. He had drugs on him, so you could have got out and went like that or something like that. I don't know. I mean, you got drugs on you. It doesn't mean they're going to search the car. They probably was going to walk the dog around there. I mean, he started off, I think, with like one cop or two cops behind him, I think, already before additional cops showed up. I think it was just only one cop before additional cops showed up. But yeah, you could have got out of the car and went from there. You could have got a ticket from having a suspended license. You could have got a ticket for not having your lights on or not having your lights illuminated. And yeah, you probably could have got those two tickets. You probably could have got away with having drugs on you, to be honest. You could have got away with it. But this situation right here, man, is just, it makes me angry because he posted that video and I get it. I wouldn't have sent that to the police department. I wouldn't. But they just want to get looked at, thrown on the rug. No one would care. Like, literally, no one would care. Even though it was excessive use in that video, no one would care. It would just get shrugged underneath the rug. Like I said, I would have probably went and got an attorney or hired someone, showed them that video, what happened, and went from there. And if they say, hey, posting this video can help us win this case, I would probably post it. They say don't post it to kind of hurt the case. I wouldn't post it. I went through someone else. I wouldn't just post the video. I wouldn't do that. So I would definitely wouldn't just send them straight to the police department for them to have ammo to take pieces of it and twist it in their own way to make it seem like the officers was up here and he was down here, which is right. I mean, he slammed his door, he was doing all this extra shit, but you shouldn't give him ammo if you're trying to sue. In the same sense, the dude was wrong. In the same sense, the cops were 100% wrong. Busting his doors is one thing. Okay, cool. But you punched him in his face for what? For what? And as soon as that belt came off, everybody was just ready to get some type of hands on him. One dude grabbed his head for some apparent reason. One dude put his hands behind his back real quick. And then you got another dude on the other side that tripped him. That's the dude. The dude who was back there, like kind of rushed behind him, was the dude with the what you call that thing? The whip, the fucking whatever you call that shit. That the knife stick that police be having. And it's back there just hitting. But before that happened, when the portion of the video where I kept winding back and forth, someone was behind his back like that, gave him a couple hits on his back for some apparent reason. Even though his hands were still behind his back like that. Face down, someone's holding his face down, he's getting hit in the back, and there's someone else hitting him with a baton on his legs or his butt area, wherever he was hitting at. That's excessive force. So yeah, the cops was in the wrong. So is the guy and was in the wrong. Spending like he had like he was in the wrong. He's sitting there, open up the door, something. Oh, it's not been no wetter. So what next? Tell your supervisor. Oh, I'm gonna close the door and lock the door real quick. What did you think was gonna happen after you do that? What do you? If I open up my door and I talk to the police officer and I close my door real quick, what reaction do you think that cop's gonna have at that point? Like, it's just a hate between the police officers and just people in general. It's not even just the black community, it's just people in general. And sometimes you gotta look at not just one video, but the whole perspective of what happened. A lot of people look at what got pushed out and run with it instead of looking at the whole perspective of everything. That's one reason why I hate going overseas when I did my first tour. Because I had a whole perspective of why I was over there. I realized I'm over here helping other people get rich, helping other people have this fixation of this people over here is so evil that we need to come over here and take them out because God knows that they can come back over to the United States. Bullshit. Bullshit. They can come out over to the United States and do this and that and shoot a missile over. Okay, sure. Yeah, whatever. Like, I just realized knowing the whole picture of everything, it gives you a more perspective of the situation. I did so much in the military. I didn't fixate it on it after a couple of deployments, but after a while, I started realizing I'm here. I'm throwing them back at them, but I'm realizing that these people, yeah, some of them is just evil. Some of them is really evil over there, but then you got others that's just shooting back because they really just feel like we're invading their country. They just feel like they need to protect their area. But then some is just fuck America. You don't believe in what we believe in. We're gonna touch your head off, do all this crazy stuff. But then over the years, I started realizing all my training, I'm just training up just to hurt people. Before I, start learning that, I'm like, I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life. What am I gonna do? Get out and be a police officer? Fuck no. That's when I started working on getting my pilot license. And then after I got my pilot license, I was like, I'm gonna go commercial. And I realized commercial was like 80 fucking K just to get the license. And VA on the cover is like big 5K or that. So I'm like, fuck that shit. Now I'm an aviation mechanic. I'm an A&P, which is airframe and power plant. That's what I'm working on right now. I'm in school for. I already got my general and power plant. I'm working on my airframe right now. But in the sense of that, is just basically what I'm trying to say is when you get the full perspective of things, it shows you more of what you're doing or what the situation is. That half of that video, I'm pretty sure half of the people who's probably watching this is like, oh my God, that dude got punched in the face. oh my God, these cops is just fucking out of control. Black Lives Matter, all this other stuff. And then afterwards, when you saw the video of how he was acting, how it actually aspired, then you like, yeah, this dude is a dumbass. Yeah, this dude is a dick. No, he didn't deserve to get punched in the face. No, he didn't deserve to get punched on the ground after he was literally on the ground. No, he didn't deserve that. But he was a dumbass. Basically, what I'm saying is like we have this generation of where people drop videos with no caption, no whatever. They just draw it and let it flow in the air. And then when the full story comes out, then it's all, oh, fuck the police. Then it's all, oh, you mean, you know how shit happens. They still should, you know what I mean? It's just, yeah. I hate videos like this. I truly do. I'm not trying to make this video too long, but I just hate videos like this. I just hate videos like this. I do. I do. It's like I'm breaking the law. I'm breaking more laws, but in the process of breaking more laws, I'm gonna play the victim. Grown ass man, by the way. I'm gonna play the victim. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. But I hope y'all like the video. Please give me a thumbs up. Um, yeah, please give me a thumbs up. My channel been blooming and starting to pick up a little bit more. I was at like 400 subscribers at one point. Now I'm at six. I think 610 from last time I seen it. So I just want to give thanks to everybody who been watching my videos, who been helping out, who been looking at it, who been liking it, who been commenting on my videos. 'Cause I go back and try to reply as fast as I can. But I just want to thank y'all for all the help y'all have done for me and all the help y'all have been bringing me up to it. And I'm gonna end the video right here. I don't want to go on too long. But peace. I'll see you on the next one.